we will have our second best practice sharing speaker, Ms. Rain Lee from UCA, Illinois. UCA Illinois chapter also has a very strong internship program. We are very impressed by reading their program report for last year. Ms. Rain Lee also has been participating as one of the major leaders for their program for years. It's my great honor to have her here today to share their best practice. At this very moment, I'll hand it over to you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Chin. Can everybody hear me okay? Okay, I guess so. So thank you for Dr. Chen and also Dr. Alia's presentation. I think it's very detailed. Even me, I think I learned a lot from you guys, and I really hope I can, utilize the training in our future program. Actually, sorry, my name is Jen Lee again, and I'm from Chicago, and I was internship coordinator last year, and last year I was also the vice president of our program, and so I was hoping this year we can continue grow. Originally we're thinking, but some changing right now. But anyway, I'm very happy to be here, honored to share our great experience from our very first program last year. We are so new, and but we are very excited, and we felt we have a really great program last year. But of course, like Leah says, the team really makes everything happen. I think to us, the UC Illinois Summer Intern Program really happens because of the great leadership of Lily Chen. I don't know if she's online. Originally, she should be the one to do the presentation. But without her leadership, I think this cannot happen. And also a great teamwork. We have amazing, Illinois chapter team to help, no matter which program. In the later, I will share how we do the community outreach program. I think you would know how big and strong our team are. And also a great support. We are overall, UC Illinois is new, but within the 3 years, we have done tremendously. I think engage in the community, engage in the civic engagement. So with them, I think with their support, that makes everything happen. So to me, summarize that, I think great leadership, great teamwork, and great support to make the 2019 summer internship program very successful. I'm so honored to be here to share a little bit detail with you. So Anthony, would you please move to the next slides? Yeah, so the first part, I think the task that I have from Ching is to share about the internship placements, and I would like to say we are very, very lucky. And Anthony, you may go ahead to the next slide, please. We are so lucky. I think it's just when we received this grant opportunity, it was pretty late. If I recall, I think probably February or something. It's pretty late, and Lily fill out all the grant application and then come back with the team, we need to do something. This is a great program. We need to put it together. And honestly, the beginning, I don't know where shall we start, but we have already a good connection module more from the DCFS. So you can see my chart. So from the lower part, we reaching out to DCFS, and module more, she is, I think, the Asian engagement director, something like that. She's very helpful. When she learned about this opportunity, and she right away stepped up, she said, I think I can help you. I can help you guys to connect it with the agencies, who would like to support. And then she reaching out one of her friends in the Illinois Department of Central Management Services. And she is a diversity director there. Her name is Lisa. And she too put, linking, pictures when we gave her the award as well. So she is very, very resourceful. And with her, she emailed everyone in her, friends list, basically, I think connections, and asking around for us, to see if any agencies is willing to accept it us. I see, hold on, sorry, I see. Okay. So she's very helpful and she's ready to help. So she emailed out, and then we have a meeting. We have a couple meetings before, we really release the information. The meeting we have is to explain what this program is and what's the requirement of, I think the most of the agencies, the most question they have is, what do you need me to do? I think, agencies, sometimes they are scared. There are lots of work for them on their side, and you have to mentor, coach, the money part. So when I explain the detail, how everything works, when they say how organized our program is, I think they are willing, they are very excited to take our, students. But of course, it's really, really needs a lot of coordination. And the first one, of course, is our, Teresa Ma, the state representative. She is our Illinois first Asian American, representative. She's always very support to our UC Illinois, programs. So we started with her, and she started to write, kind of a invitation letter, or kind of saying that I'm very thrilled to work with you, kind of an offer letter thing to start. So with that offer letter, we actually sample-ized, and we do a very good documentation, illustrate, what this program is and how is the schedule what goes on, and when we'll recruit the students, when we do the matching, and when we'll do the, the internship, and how we check in, and then also how we do the graduation ceremony. So kind of we have everything planned already, and then we reaching out each one of the, potential agencies that actually these are recommended to us. You can see the Human Rights Commission, the Illinois, the Business Immigration Coalition, and the Aura City, and the IDHS, and also the Department of Correction. That's a very interesting story I will share with you later. And then also the city of the Chicago, the Alderman office. So all those organizations are saying, okay, yes, what I would like to do with it, let me know the detail. And so we show them the sample offer letter, and then to work with them individually, each one. And then we start to collect how many interns that they would like to, host. And so, of course, it's tons of emails, tons of communications. It's kind of really tedious. And that's why I told you I couldn't make it without the help. We even help an internal intern to help me dealing with all the details and the informations. And again, Lily and Jing and Sam, we have so many great, support of the team to make this happen. I also have a great team, Jing Ma. She's a co-organizer with me for this program to happen as well. So when we actually start to got to the offer letter, and then we start to do the matching part. So that's another process that I will emphasize later. So to me, I think start with something you have, and what you have done before, with the connections, and it's a very good way to reaching out, because sometimes, I don't know, I think even Americans probably like our Asian way of communication too. When you have a friend, when you have someone introduce you, I think it's much easier. They will trust you better, and also with a good plan. I think with a good plan to do it is the best approach. Even though you have someone, they trust you, they know what you're doing, but when you talk with them, you don't have a fully, organized plan. I think they probably won't, really hesitated to go ahead. Of course, during the session, I think Lily and me, we, okay. And really, during the internship, we visited the office, to make sure the interns are doing great. So yeah, please move to the next slides, Anthony. So this is a whole picture of who we are. And then again, like I shared, the connection and communication are the key. So we do the emails, we do the calls, we do the conference, we do the visits. And with that visits, you will see the pictures. That visits is the one that actually, I think, make the face-to-face connections, and that visits really empowers us. And I think that will help us for the future. connections, and then the recommendation, the part that I share with you. Next slides, please. Yeah, and this is another beautiful story come out from the internship, because we sent one intern in the city of Aurora in the city planning, and he did a great job, and they are so happy, and so they even invited us to go to their this year's Spring Festival, a city council meeting. They, acknowledge our Spring Festival. We have another representative, Yan. She went there on behalf of UC Illinois to do the presentation to share Chinese culture, and they gave us award for the community outreach as well. Yeah, go on, please. Yeah, this is Lily and Jing, our core, program director. They are interviewed by the NCTV, the Naperville, TV. That's a mainstream TV. They interviewed them for our Jiaozi Festival, and they also promote our summer internship. We hoped that, through their help, we can get the Naperville city involved in the future. Next one, please. Yeah, this is Lisa. This is Lily and Lisa. During the summer, Lily used her time to visit Chicago and visit all the offices that I mentioned in my second flights, and have a very good connections and strengthen the program really a lot. Next one, please. So you can see here, we have, when Teresa Ma is doing his, outreach program in the Boys and Girls Club. So our teams are there, and our teams, meet with C.W. Chen. He is the leader of the Chinatown, area. And also we go to the DCFS conference, and we go to the Tammy Duckworth, the senators, the outreach program as well. So we are everywhere. Our team, support them, and that's how we build the connection as well. Go on to the next one, please. And so the last one is our board meeting. So we have Justin, who is our treasurer, and Anshaw, and who is our vice chair last year, and Dr. Houghton, and we see the real Chinese Americans. We always joking he's a great support of our community, and then the Lily you can see. So we have a very, very supportive and wonderful board, and I'm so lucky to be on board with them, to work with them. And that's Lily and me. We are in the Tammy Duckworth's office. Next one, please. Yes, and the left one is from the alderman office. That's the intern that we have, and they are so happy, so thrilled to have him. That's one of the pictures they took when Lily visits the office when they are in working. So I think visit them and connect with them, hear what they, commenting and suggestions is very helpful for us to build a strong program. Next one, please. So the internship recruitment is honestly a difficult part for us. It's very interesting came out, but because I think we have too short time, the time is very limited when we start to do the intern recruitment, because at beginning we don't want to recruit students if we don't have openings for them. So it's kind of juggling the two tasks at same part. So it's kind of really hard for us to do. Next slides, please. So again, it needs a lot of detail, work before, before we really start. And so we have flyers ready, and the English and Chinese version. And then we have the job form, use the job form as a, app to do the application forms for the students. So they did sending a lot of details and also their resumes. And so when we collect them, and then we do the interviews. And last year, honestly, I think our weakness is the interview part. I think Dr. Aliyah mentioned about the interview part. She thinks it's very useful and powerful. I think we kind of do the interview part a little unofficial. So I think some of the students didn't realize how important this role could be. So that's our weakness part. If we do again, we definitely will, pay more attention to this screening process. And I think also through the interview part, it's another stage that we can explain the program to the students. I think we did a wonderful job in explaining this program to the agencies, but kind of a little weak when we explain how important this program could be to the students part. I felt it's a little weak, but we recruit the students all from the community, Asian community we already have, and I think some of the messages sent to the students through the parents, and that's why some students have a kind of a dotted line. And that's a part I feel next year when we do it, we will do a fully connection with the students as well. And then the training part, I think the training is not today's conference the concentration. So I will move to the next slides, please. Yeah, so these are the interns that we have, and for the first year we have 12 interns. I think it's amazing. And the second line, you can see some of our mentors that we recruited, include Teresa Ma, including Nancy Chen, Jen. So we have many wonderful team, and also the Asian American community leaders willing to step up to really coach the interns. Next one, please. Yes, this is Nancy Chen. As you may know, she is she retired, but she was Asian American kind of a leader. She was district director of Paul Simon. So she was willing to do the coaching for our students, and she's wonderful. And on the right is our best friends over UC Illinois, the special guest, the speaker that we have, the Marjorie Moore from DCFS, and she gave us a very thorough training through the Zoom. At that time, we used Zoom. She explained how the government works and what to expect, the jobs and everything, a lot of details. And like I said, she's the one that actually opened the door for our program, got me connected with Lisa and then to other agencies. Next one, please. And this is another thing I have to share. We took 4 interns with us to go to California to join the CLUSA, the training, and that's where I first met Dr. Chen, and that's Anthony NCW and Hai Pei from UC National President. So we have a wonderful time, and I think that planted a seed with this, interns, and that's why when we come back, I think the intern program goes smooth, and that's why we have a wonderful graduation ceremony, and mostly designed and planned by the students. Next one, please. So the graduation, could you please go to the next one? So the graduation ceremony, we did a wonderful job. So about 100 people come to downtown. And one of the team members founded the place for us, and all the agencies, the head of the agencies, all the representatives, they come, and we gave the certificates to all of them, to the students and also to the agencies. And one of the agency even gave the certificates to this award to the student. Now, I think it's Department of Correction, and they really treasure, our students' work. And if you give me time, I can share every story. And I think they build a great support, and it's building mutual way. From the students I heard, they never know actually the agencies are so welcome Asian Americans, that special community to work with them, and for the organization, then they felt energetic, and the dynamic that we could bring to their team. So everybody was very happy about the result. Next one, please. Yeah, this is more awards ceremony. This is the second one is Lisa. This is Lily, CW Chen, and Marjorie Moore, Justine, and then our legal counsel. Go ahead. This is the audience. Go ahead. We have ordered some Chinese food as well, in case you're wondering. Very successful. We have the big cake to celebrate, and we have a lot of, kind of what I call the connection network, or even the fellowship kind of way. I think the kids have wonderful time. The mentors come, the agency had come, so it's a great, great experience for all of us, and a great celebration. That's one. Yes, that's Jim Mai and I. We cut the cake for the graduation ceremony. Please, next one. Yes, these other two, got the award from the correction, say the Department of Correction. Next one, please. So I think everything that happened in the day, everything starts from a lot of I think save up. And so I think UC Illinois as a new organization, we did a great community engagement with many different kind of events. And we don't do a fundraise only event. Actually, we do a lot of special event, topic event, and it's combined with the fundraise efforts. Go on, please. So this is our mission, always to serve and to lead and inspire, and that's what we focus. And we so honored to have CLUSA to partner with us and to be able to do a lot of youth programs through their support. Next one, please. So this is Jiaozi Festival that what we are famous for this year. It's really pity that we have to cancel the festival because of COVID-19. But I think next year it will be continually to be a great hit, because this year actually City Aurora agreed to sponsor us, and if we could make it, it will be a fantastic one. But through this, not only we have many officials to come, we have a lot of community members to join us. Without their support, I don't think any of our program could really success. Next one, please. And this is a mental health, conference, and we are trying to do a lot of, efforts for our community, for our younger generation, and for parenting as well. And this is a mental health issue. We provide, I think, 3 seminars, and it was very successful. The first time, that's how we met DCFS module more. I think that's through our first mental health issue conference. And see the people, I think if you really care them, you will got the community support. That's a part of the message I want to send out to all of you today. I know you probably do better program than us, but this is something I would like to share by heart. Next one, please. Yeah, and this is another anti-bullying, program that we do. Go on. So this is a heritage map, program, and performing music, and lots of, you can see the volunteers use, and many events we do. I think that's how we kind of combine the power of the community, and also that's why we have a large followers of the volunteer group from the high schools, even college kids, and that's why when we start even in a such short time to organize this summer intern program, we got all the support. Next one, please. And this is our youth program, and we also, it's my honor to actually organize these programs, with the communities. We teach Chinese for free, and we tutoring from like 4-year-old to 70-year-old seniors to learn Chinese, to learn the, our culture. And I think that's start from the scratch. And I want through these culture programs, can lead our students, it can lead our communities to realize that Asian Americans are civic engaged. Next one, please. And then we also work with us, CLUSA in the 2017 to do the leadership forum. And I think that's planted a seed as well. So the kids start to see, how we can involve into the government, agencies. So that's very, very important. Go on, please. Am I okay? And these are some of the works that we do with the seniors at the senior house, and our leader, Lily Chen and Jing, and they are the leader on these programs. That's one, please. So we have a huge community partnership list. And I think through working with them, I think UCA Illinois for the past 3 years with short time, we partnered with many, many, Asian American organizations in our area to make all this happen. And I believe, with all the efforts, we united. That's what I hope for. All the organizations, Chinese American organizations, we need to unite it. We need to allocate the resources, and we need to prepare our next generations. That's my goal. That's my personal passion. That's the reason why I joined the UCA. Again, maybe I'm over past the time. I'm sorry, but thank you for giving me the chance to share.